Well, player ratings. Arsenal 5, Crystal Palace 1. A game that happened at Selhurst Park, and Arsenal went ahead obviously show us that they're really this huge team that can beat anyone that obviously crosses its eye. So Rokani David is my name. We're here to bring you the latest news and information as far as everything is concerned. And some of the results that are going to come in through. United have been shocked by Bournemouth at Old Trafford 3-0. And then Chelsea has drawn 0-0, meaning that Arsenal have always gone ahead, obviously find themselves in a position of obviously rejoicing because Chelsea has been slowed down. If Chelsea had gone ahead to win, they would have gone ahead, obviously be 1 point off the side of Liverpool. And I'll be bringing you all that in the match reaction at the end of the day. So smash the like button, comment and share. If you're totally watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name. And player ratings. David Raya conceded 1 goal. Is he the one to blame for that goal? I don't blame him. It's Thomas Partey and Saliba that you're responsible for that goal. He takes a 7.5 out of 10 because he did the most important part of the game. When it was 1-1, there was a chance when he came to the saving of Arsenal. Even when it was 2-1, there was a double save that was made by David Raya, and I think that really takes him to an 8. By the way, I'm giving him an 8 because that would have gone ahead to be a game changer. Because if it was 1-1 and Arsenal conceded and David Raya never stepped up, it would be 2-1 in the disfavor of Arsenal. When it was 2-1 and Raya never saved that ball, it would have gone ahead to go to 2-2. Even at 3-1, he came up and obviously made another beautiful save. That is David Raya for you. Remember that header? It was a shot directed to him by a certain Palace player. I don't remember the name. I think, was it Docores? I don't remember the name. And then there was a follow-up header. And he went ahead, obviously, it's a double save. So he did very many saves. That's why I get him an 8 out of 10. Julian Timber, I think he's going to get a 7 out of 10. But he really looked good as a player in that game. 7 out of 10. Julian Timber for me. Then Lewis Kelly, guys. I tell you what. I can't even find the right words to explain how this boy is really very good and how he's improving for the better. Lewis Kelly, I tell you what, he put in the required shift altogether. I loved him. I give him an 8.5 out of 10. Looks like he's a force to reckon with. The way he defends, the way he's aggressive, his speed, the way he obviously gets that ball and he passes in the midfield, those inverting runs he makes through the central axis of the pitch. This guy is really one of those people to obviously put your eye on. And by the way, most of us thought that Waneri would obviously get a starting place in Arsenal earlier than Lewis Kelly, but Lewis Kelly is proving us wrong that he's really getting a starting spot, and I think he's getting more stats than Ethan Waneri because this season he has started against Monaco, right? He started against Everton. He started against this side that Arsenal beat yesterday. That is Crystal Palace. Those are 3 games in a row starting, meaning that the manager is really looking at him and really sees a lot of potential into the player. So we wait and see how that pans out, but he gets an 8.5 out of 10 for me. We go to the central defenders. Saliba was rusty, I tell you. He was rusty. And for the first goal, however much Thomas Partey failed to track his man, that is Ismail Sarr. But I don't think that in that angle, you really want to act as an aiming object for Ismail Sarr and shielding the goalkeeper. You get? So he used him as the wall to obviously curl that point to the bottom corner. I think he would have gone to obviously close him down better. You get? So I think I've gone to do better for that first goal. And I'm giving him an a 7.5 out of 10. Gabriel Magalhaes, 7.5 out of 10 for me. They never really looked good, by the way. But I think what Arsenal had in their tank, or in their bank, was all about being clinical and really killing off this game and not really allowing Crystal Palace to come back. Every time Crystal Palace tried to come back, Aston was like, let's extend the lead. So I get that defensive pair a 7.5 out of 10. Thomas Partey. Oh my God. Thomas Partey. Oh my God. He's one of those players that I think he really brought a lot to pass, for the club of Arsenal. He did very, very, very well. So for me, I'm really intrigued with the performances that Thomas Partey had to put up. I was really excited. And finally, I have his game by numbers here. I really want to throw it on the screen and you see it by yourself. Thomas Partey, he played 90 minutes, right? 66 touches, 51 accurate passes. The passing accuracy was 93%, 100% accurate long balls. That is Thomas Partey for you into that game of football. And he had 6 ball recoveries made, 4 passes into the final third, 3 interceptions, 3 duels won, 1 chance created, 1 assist. That is it. Coming in through from the man himself, known as Thomas Partey. I give him a 9 out of 10. Guys, he really looked beautiful. And this is the reason as to why I've always gone ahead, obviously, calling for this manager to obviously come up and put in a very wonderful shift into the mix. Like, let him try out things like he tried out yesterday. Why play 2 defensive midfielders? At least for 45 minutes, let him try this. Okay, even when they are losing, like in the game of Everton, the game of Fulham, why don't you do this? Let Partey play as a single pivot into this game, or Declan Rice. Let Odegaard and Kai Havertz play there, because I posted the heat map of Kai Havertz and it was really immense, So let you attack, trust your defense, because Arsenal has one of the best central defenses in the world, and you're having Thomas Partey as one of the best CDMs in the world. That means all you have to do is simple. Go ahead and really let him play in the single pivot and let these two really be attacking, and it will obviously offer results for the club of Arsenal finally. So I think they did what they had to do, and Thomas Partey scored a 9 out of 10. Martin Odegaard. Oh my God. 8.5. 8.5 for me in that game, though he was not really at that level, but I think he really gave Arsenal the control of the game that they all wanted. I think it was really good for that side in there. So I'm giving him 8.5. And Kai Havertz, 7.5 out of 10. He got himself a goal, and I liked his work rate. He's a workaholic player. He's a donkey, into that midfield. I really loved his energy in that midfield, and he takes a 7.5 out of 10. Saka looked like was going to be having a very beautiful game, because for the first goal was responsible for that beautiful cross he brought in, and he looked like he was going to cause more problems to that right attacking side of the midfield. But guess what? He was really injured. He pulled a hamstring and is going to be out for like 2-3 weeks if he's not rushed back. That is him for you. He takes a 7.5 out of 10 for me. And then we go to Gabriel Martinelli having a goal. Not all that flashy, but 7 out of 10 for me. That's what he gets from me. That is Martinelli. Leading the line, Gabriel Jesus. Oh my God. What to say about Gabriel Jesus? And this is his game by numbers into that game of football. He is really insanely good in these previous 2 games. 12 passes completed, 5 shots, 3 out of 5 aerial duels won, 2 clearances, 2 dribbles, 2 goals, 1 post hit. That is Gabriel Jesus, and 1 big chance that was missed by him. So that is Jesus for you, and he has all what it takes to obviously get everything up and running for the club of Arsenal, and that is Gabriel Jesus. He takes a 9.5 out of 10 as a player of Arsenal into that encounter. Off the bench, Declan Rice came on, and he really had a very good, should we call it a cameo? All right, let's call it a cameo. But 32 minutes. Is it a cameo? All right. You can call it the way you want. 100% ground duels won. 100% tackles won. 90% passing accuracy, 2 shots, 1 assist and 1 goal. And he returned with a bang. You know, the guy returned with what we call a bang. That is a player called Declan Rice, and he takes a 9 out of 10. Some beautiful performances from Declan Rice, and I really loved everything that Declan Rice had to obviously put out onto the table. So that is Declan Rice for you. Which other player came on? Let me check here to obviously be exact on which other player really came on for the club of Arsenal. Trossard takes away an 8 out of 10 for me. That is what Trossard really takes away. Then Ricardo Carafiori, 7.5 out of 10. Mikel Merino, 7 out of 10. Ethan Nwaneri, 7.5 out of 10. I think those are the players that really came off the bench. The manager, Arteta, for the braveness he showed in picking the lineup, obviously, he takes my 8.5 out of 10. I really like him to risk out situations, you know, and tackle different bits in there for you. And my man of the match is none other than Gabriel Jesus. That is it. Gabriel Jesus is my man of the match. That is it. He is my man of the match. I don't know whether you have another man of the match. The next player, the next man that could obviously come close to him would have been Declan Rice. But I think those game situations, 3 first goals of Arsenal, all having a name Gabriel Jesus written on it. Even the next 2 that Arsenal scored, they had a name Gabriel Jesus written onto them. So for me, I believe he really did a very beautiful job on the day. And for 2 games consecutively, Gabriel Jesus takes the man of the match award. And I think Arsenal need Gabriel Jesus in this mode. You know, in the next game, they're really going to be playing against Ipswich. You know, they need him up there. Bye-bye for now.